Hello guys, this is Maxwell Covington, and today I'll be showing you a wonderful 4 versus 4 on the Stalingrad map. It's a 4 versus 4 map. It's probably my favorite 4 versus 4 map. First of all, we have Nozafir playing as the Soviets. He's a pretty good player. Lesbian, let's call him Lesbian. He's probably our best player on this team, playing as the Americans. Skip one. Ivish, also a very good player as well, playing as the Soviets. And then myself playing as my British, which I almost never do, so if I do terribly, just know that I normally don't play as them. Then we have Panzer Elite Bishop, who's a fairly well player as well. Then we have Cohen. I'm just gonna call him Cohen. He's sort of not the high skilled, but he does very well with his tanks in this game. So and it's to balance out. You'll see here in a little bit. Dreamer, who's a very good player as well. And then we have Matthias, who is probably the most experienced, definitely the most experienced player in this game. That's how it balances out. They have like the highest experience and a lower experience, and then they have two mediums, and we have pretty much just generally mediums. So that's how it balances out. So first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at the beauty of this map. So Stalingrad, they have it set on the river. That's pretty cool. They have coming up here on your low field point, you have these trenches, which are very amazingly designed, if you ask me. You can just see how much detail went into there. And then going up here, you have like the little canal as well. And then there's this fuel point in the middle, +10. And as you can see, there's tunnels to get to it from both sides, which is fairly amazing. Then on the left side, you have a very long corridor with the railroad station. And resource distribution, there's a +10 fuel on each side here, and then one in the center, and 16 munitions, and then the rest is pretty much just reflective. So it's all about mainly fighting over this fuel to get the fuel advantage. And then this area is +5 fuel, but this is where the battle will be happening. Just take advantage of seeing all the beauty before it gets bombed to pieces. Alright, so our first engagement is between Nozafir and Matthias. And these trenches over here, as you can see, Matthias is putting barbed wire up there, so they won't be able to get through there. Very smart of him, so he can use his coverage as advantage. We have the American Lesbian going up against the Panzer Elite and the Volksgrenadiers in the center. Squad getting extremely low, might be wiped. Will he get away? Looks like he's going to be oh nope, getting dropped right there. Ivish. Lesbian is talking to Ivish, telling him he's going to need help to secure this middle fuel point. As you can see, those guys run into that tunnel. A machine gun from Ivish covering this assault right here, forcing these guys back, helping out Nozafir. We got a flanking team coming up over in this squad. Already have an outpost coming up by Ivish to get some additional resources. And everything's quiet pretty much on the left side. Alright, let's get into the main battle. Lesbians moving in up close with these Volksgrenadiers, going to be shredding them, but we have two squads of Panzer Grenadiers going to be pushing these guys back, securing the battle win for over here. Meanwhile, these flanking squads aren't going to be able to destroy that outpost without Panzer Shreks. And we have another small engagement coming up over here, but it looks like Matthias has got the numbers for sure on this engagement. The machine gun moving up might be able to set up and save the day. Try to tilt the camera down here so we can try to see what's going on over there as well. Doesn't look like there's too much happening on the rest of the map. Machine gun's setting up, shooting at this squad. These guys being in heavy cover, but somehow managing to get pinned down. Seems to be a bug with Lancer squads. They get pinned down very easily in heavy cover by machine guns. Not sure why. But as the VP lead, the Axis have the VP lead at the moment, and they have the fuel. Actually, the fuel's been recaptured by the Allies in the center. But the VP advantage is going to start ticking down. But it's 1,000, so there's plenty of room to spare for right now. Second to the heavy cover, there's two machine guns set up over here, one by Ivish and one by Nozafir as well. The center, some American bodies. Lesbian's just waiting for some gets built up. Our early half track by Dreamer coming up here. We also have our first engagement by the British, me versus Bishop October. The half trap coming in here as well. I'm going to be forcing off these guys. Mortar almost doing some friendly fire. This Bren's at close range going to be destroying these Panzer Grenadiers, especially with their officers sitting right there behind the lines. This engagement is going to be won by myself, but we need to go over here because there's a bigger engagement going on over here. But another half track over here supporting this push, and some riflemen sitting in the heavy cover. kind of a machine gun wall. Infantry in the half track, though, are going to be going up trying to flank around, and a third machine gun coming up to cover the flank by Ivish. Panzer Elite being pushed off in the north up here. And meanwhile on the center, we have a Kettenkrad, looks like it's about to go down. MG42 looks like he's going to be locking down the center area by Koenigen. Or Cohen, I don't know how to pronounce that. Machine gun simply just pushing back into cover. This half track's getting low, he's going to have to be careful with it. Squad getting pinned here. The skirmish commander being able to provide some support there. There's so much going on. Sorry guys, it's trying to get it all, but it's such a big map and so much going on. A lot going on. 2 squads versus 1. He's going to have to be careful. He's only got 2 men left. It's funny that they're shooting into the wall, but managing to hit somehow. Half track managing to push off the machine gun, but 2 other machine gun teams going up. Panzer Elite being pushed back as well. Again, they got a mortar half track though. That's going to be some big pain. Meanwhile, it looks like this MG42 is flanked and Lesbian is pushing up. Half track is still alive, but you're going to be watching out for AT grenades because those are going to be the bane of the half tracks. I'm not sure if Nosefear has them up unlocked yet. He has to get the armory to unlock those. Them flamethrowers coming up here. Try to push these guys out of heavy cover. Looks like they do have the AT grenades going up. Try to use it on the half track. Be fairly close. Half track going down. A lot of these conscript squads are getting low though, especially these veteran squads. Meanwhile, we have a mortar half track coming up, firing on this machine gun right here. Allies being pushed back over here. Another engagement happening over here. Myself pushing back the Panzer Elite. Trying to take out this mortar half track, but it doesn't look like I have any Piets available, so it's going to be getting pushed back. Meanwhile, Matthias already having a veteran C2 squad, 13 kills. This mortar half track starting to... And we have a double mortar half track, one by Dreamer and one by Matthias. Both of them going to be taking out tons of infantry. Going to be forcing these machine gun wall to push back a bit. Our first vehicle coming up by Ivish. Looks like it's going to be an armored car. We have another half track coming up by Matthias. Give him the pack. You can put a pack 40 on it. Makes it the pack wagon. And it's highly effective versus vehicles. So this might be a very bad fate for this armored car, seeing as he has no anti-tank capabilities. Whew, only 7 minutes in. It seems like so much has happened already. I actually need to get this center point back. Looks like Cohen needs to get his booty and gear and recapture this area. They've been able to hold this 5 extra fuel right here. Ooh, squad's getting low. It might be getting out of there. Force a machine gun to fall back as well. Armored car reaching the field right about the same time. Cut to that barbed wire. Somebody just hit a mine. Oh, a mine over here must have been put down by Lesbian. Ooh, pack wagon's gonna get off a shot. Looks like he's using the infantry to block it as well. This is not good. He's gonna try to sneak past it, but it looks like the half track has pretty good turning on it. Oh, misfire. Oh, that guy just went flying up in the air. Let's see if he comes back down around here somewhere. Oh, there's his body. Oh, jeez. The guy just got launched. Poor dude. Alright, meanwhile, we have the riflemen being pushed back by these MP40s and the MG42. Looks like Cohen's going to be able to secure the center with some support from Dreamer. We have a renewed attack about to happen. Looks like he's about to get an armored car. Your scout car upgrades to an armored car in the Eastern Front mod. We have some trenches already put down by myself. It's been pretty quiet up here compared to the south. This has been the main action area. Conscripts coming through here as well. Looks like he's putting some more barbed wire down. He does not want people coming into his area. Trying to make it kill zone. Mortar half tracks having to fall back. And we have another vehicle, a T-60 coming up by Nosefear. He's got a like an anti-aircraft gun, so it's going to be highly effective versus these half tracks. But the Pack 40 is still going to be able to do some heavy damage to it, so he's going to need to be careful about that. Meanwhile, he launched an incendiary barrage on my trench, but it managed to hit all the way around. It didn't even hit the trench, so I got lucky on that. While the center VP is being decapped and being pushed in over here, Lesbian's pushing them back with help from Ivish. Meanwhile, Nosefear's managed to push back into the center with the support of his T-60. Gonna have to be careful of this pack though. Doesn't really have anything to counter this pack wagon. Matthias' infantry moving back in. And we have an AT gun moving up here. It must have been a misclick because that's not going to be doing good against those infantry. There they go, pushing it back away. Oh, shut up, Max. So as a British, I went commandos, so I could hear whenever they were producing something. So I saw a Stug was being produced, and I saw everything I saw getting produced. I could just alert my allies to. Cohen was not a fan of that. So we got Veteran C1 on his tanks, and a Stug coming up here are going to be able to defeat most of these infantry, but unless he can manage to get the AT gun in the way. Pack Wagon's going to be taking some shots on this T-60. It's charging in. Might be careful though, he's going to get flanked around, jeez. That flamethrower should definitely be doing damage to those guys inside the half track. Oh, Pack, and the Panzer II coming up as well. T-60 going down, going to be forcing the retreat, losing a machine gun as well. Big losses from Nosafir, looks like he's going to try to recrew it. Meanwhile in the center, got the Stug coming up with MG42 support. And a sniper as well. Already got 9 kills. Very impressive. Got a mine right there by Lesbian. Might be hitting his own mine. This could be a bad fate. Already have artillery coming in. Must be ooh, sniper's gonna have to be extremely careful. The Stug manages to hit the mine, damaging his engine. Rifleman gonna maybe try to come in and get the sticky. Ooh, Jeep coming up to counter this sniper. He's got 10 kills. This could be bad news if he doesn't retreat in time. Taking off another shot. Will he get out of here? Looks like he might be escaping. Jeep's going to go for the chase. Meanwhile, the right side, Matthias has managed to push up, take out that machine gun team without him able to take it back. Meanwhile, we have a push on the left, armored car, but Irish supporting me with the Su-76 managing to take out this armored car. It's going to be pushing back this attack as well. And on the right side, we have a Panzer IV by Dreamer and a Panzer II pushing up virtually unopposed at this moment, with a Pack Wagon and a mortar half-track supporting. Anti-tank mine going down right here. Going to be immobilizing any tank that tries to come across it. And wait a second. Did the sniper go down? Let's go to Cohen. I think the sniper actually went down. Oh no, he survived. 11 kills. All right. Cohen does not actually have much on the field. He's floating quite a bit, so he should definitely get more in the field, especially since they're lacking here in the center. Meanwhile, Matthias and Dreamer making a huge push over on the right side. It's going to be bad if they lose this munitions. Sounds like there's artillery coming in somewhere. Yep, artillery coming in on this Stug, which has been immobilized. They're hitting all around it. Oh, one more shot and it'll do it. Doesn't look like there's another shot coming in, though. The Stug might have just barely survived. Alright, next we have Su-76 coming up, and an early Firefly coming up from myself, coming to support on this left side, since this side seems to be so quiet. Artillery coming in somewhere. Not sure where. I think it might have been, I'd call it dummy artillery. Meanwhile, we have the Panzer IV pushing up with the Panzer II. Su-76 managing to push that back. Panzer IV has been upgunned. It has the long barrel now. We have infantry push coming in with all these conscripts coming in over here. We have the Firefly set up over here. We're pushing this Panzer IV back. Meanwhile, we have a push. This Stug is still managing to he got his tracks back, but he's going to need to be careful. Panzer IV's sliver of health. Going to need to get out of dodge. Su-76 Firefly misses. Will they get it? Su-76 gets the kill, blowing that guy in the air. Well, another Su-76 pushing this Pack Wagon out, killing the Panzer II. Actually being pushed back heavily in the center. See about the Stug. Stug dueling with the Su-76. He's got tough armor though, so he might be able to actually do it. Well, they have AT rifles coming up as well. Su-76 managing to take out the Pack Wagon. No, the Pack Wagon manages to make it. Su-76 coming in for a flank as well. Two Su-76s might be too much for the Stug to handle. Grenade going in here. A retaliatory grenade there. Stug going down. We're going to have to check in some more kills. It's not looking good. Firefly and a command tank coming up to flank over here as well. MG42 managing to hold back. Sounds like a mine just went off. Yep, a mine going off over here. That's been one from Lesbian. Artillery coming down. Actually, just a dummy artillery, forcing them back. Su-76 coming in as well. Firefly up on the hill. Managing to take out the pack wagon. The guy goes, 2 guys go flying. 3 guys went flying out actually. More half-troops going to try to be making an escape out of there. You're hit by once by the Firefly. Will it make its escape? Firefly lining it up. And no, it makes the escape. Awesome. Partisans being used by Nosefear to flank this machine gun. They have Su-76 from Irish being moved in as well. And a Jeep on well behind lines by Lesbian. Meanwhile, Bishop has managed to get 2 Martyr 3s to cover his area, but there's still been no real push on this left side by either side. We have a Firefly waiting over here as well. Some guys in trenches, but it's just been static. All the assaults have been coming in over here. Streamer got another Panzer IV upgunned up, and another Stug. That 3 Stug by CoH1. Meanwhile, we have a blob on blob. Half-track being buttoned and destroyed over here. Rifle grenades being extremely effective, but incendiary grenades going in on the British. And we have a big battle coming in over here. Stug going in and taking on the Veteran C2 Su-76 and propaganda war, forcing those conscripts back. I mean, those riflemen back. Well, 2 tanks moving up over here. Looks like they took out another Su-76. Not looking good at all. Firefly starting to move back. You know you can't handle both these tanks. AT guns are going to try to hold back this Stug, but with Veteran C3 it's going to be hard to take him out alone. Mine being hit by Streamer, while infantry going up on these partisans, trying to fight behind enemy lines, but doesn't look like they're going to hold up very well. Meanwhile, we had a Pack 4388 built over here, just effectively denying this area of armor. We have Su-76 being built over here. T-34 coming up as well. Some artillery coming in over here as well. This one, I'm not sure it's real or fake. I don't even remember. I just called in so many fake ones that... Oh, that's a real one for sure. Ooh, that guy doing a somersault, landing back in his vehicle. 2 Su-76s over here and a T-34, as well as a whole bunch of infantry getting ready for a push. But this pack, and we have 2 bunkers being built, so this place is well defended. The center of this Stug is still alive. This Panzer IV has been upgraded with skirts, but it needs to have his engine repaired. While Firefly coming up here, gonna be forcing this Stug away. Bringing back to a sliver of health. Quite the defense. 2 AT guns, 2 Panzer nests, and a mortar support. So this is very effective. This guy's being pinned down. Oh, we have double Su-76 artillery being called in on this Flak 88 though. First 2 shots missing. Oh, decrewing on the second shot. It's got a. That's not supposed to be there. Very effective shots being made, and the pack being knocked out. T-34 is going to be pushing up here. Wow, we have a big push by Bishop. He's just ignoring this left side. Oh, what happened to that? T-34 pushing up, trying to take out this as much as he can right now. So many battles going on right now. I'm just going to focus on this one for right now and try to get... We got 2 T-34s coming up. Pack using his anti-tank shells. Mortar half-track going down. It'd be bad news for him. Panzer nest getting low. T-34 might get away. Bouncing that shot. Will he get away? Looks like he's going to be escaping. A mine going down? No, that's a Panzer nest. Meanwhile, we have the British coming up over here. Doesn't look like this Martyr's going to get away, but infantry on infantry coming in. Meanwhile, in the center, Fireflies managed to push away anything over here. We have flame incendiary rounds pushing away these vehicles. 2 Su-76s calling in artillery, managing to take out these support weapons. Not going to be good. They're all 3 very low. They need to get out of there as soon as possible. Flak 88 being recrewed. See if we can get a shot off. Oh no. Flak 88 firing. Taking out Su-76. Panzer IV taking out the other one. T-34 trying to escape. Panzer IV taking that out as well. Huge losses on this side, but the Soviets Meanwhile, a little blob on blob action going on. Fake artillery being called in. British being forced back. Huge concentration on the center. Firefly still managing to defend this point, and we have one 105 firing over here, coming in on the field, and as well as the Soviet air support being called in, taking out that martyr. Doesn't look like he's going to be dropping any bombs, but we have another one coming in. There we go. Not sure if he hit a whole lot. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot in the area to be hit. But we do have a Panther 4. Just completely obliterating the entire area. See if this Pack 43 might be getting hit. Oh yeah. Pack 43 does a little bit of damage. Looks like it's pretty resilient. Well, we have a whole bunch of bars moving up, taking out this Black Panther, or Oswin, my bad. Looks like he's going to be getting the kill off. Meanwhile, there is a push over here on this left side by artillery being called in to support, to protect them. Going to have to evacuate this trench with it getting extremely low. Meanwhile, looks like the Oswin went down. A Panther coming out to replace it. Artillery coming down on this Flak 88. They might be going down. Meanwhile, the push on the left side has been repulsed by myself. Getting a little too close for comfort, but we have a Panzer 4 coming up with a mortar support. And we have a Hummel coming out for the Axis as well. It'll be answer for all the artillery, the 105 that's been firing away. Hasn't got actually any kills. Veteran C2 Panzer 4 doing some work. What's this we have on over here? It looks like it's a medical plane coming in for the Matthias. I forgot which German plane that is, I don't remember. Just too much to remember. Flacking repaired. T-34-85 coming out from Nosafir. Cohen saying he hears constant riflemen screaming. Which is probably true because he's got a lot of Lesbian has a lot of riflemen. The Jeep's just been sitting behind lines this entire time. Cohen is floating 1,300 manpower. Holy cow! He needs to be getting. Only has one Panther in the field. Needs to be getting some infantry out for sure. See what all Matthias has. He's got a not floating manpower at all. He's got a lot of veteran squads already. Artillery coming in on these guys, or maybe just fake. It looks like it's just fake. Well, the Allies have a stronghold in the center, and they're going to win the game if they can manage to keep this up. Especially with them having 2 out of the 3 victory points. 2 Fireflies being moved to the center. Machine gun nest set up by Ivish is going to be a very strong point for us. Now 2 T-34-85s. Be watch out for this flak though. Thias is pushing into the center. Be forcing these Fireflies to get back. Veteran C3 Panther pushing up as well. Meanwhile, it looks like this Jeep might finally be taken out. We also have a Hotchkiss being built. Artillery coming in. Hitting this, and some incendiary ammo by Matthias. Incendiary bombardment as well. Oh, we have a Firefly going out, and this one getting extremely low as well. Axis are making some gains. Su-85 moving up. 105 looks like it's firing away. Actually, it's British artillery. Trying to pull this Panther, get this Panther back. T-34-85 is coming in to support. The Su-85 going down itself. Panther's going to be pulling back, and as well as Matthias' infantry. Meanwhile, Nosafir is making a push on this left side with his infantry. Also, we have a big build up over here by Bishop getting 2 Panzer IVs ready. Oh, artillery coming right down on top of this Flak 88. And gliders coming out to flank. A very nice attack by myself that I managed to take out this and do this. However, big however, while I was busy focusing microing this, my stuff was getting wrecked over here by the Panzer Elites. 2 Panzer IVs and a whole bunch of squads were rushing into my base. Luckily, most of my officers got away, but he managed to wipe his squad, and he starts pushing into my side. As you can see me saying help My lines are getting overran, but as for the Matthias's, not looking good for him. He just lost his area, as well as this his pack 43. We should build sandbags around to provide even more cover. The T60 coming out later on by Ivish. Not sure if that's the best decision, but definitely help versus infantry span that we've been seeing. Looks like we have Pack 43 going down. Hummel's trying to put some artillery down. As you can see, looks like the Allies are about to stomp the field right now, but we're only halfway through the game, so you guys better buckle up because it's a long-ass game. While these Panzer IVs are trying to take out everything they can, taking out the medical bunker, and it looks like they're going to be taking out the HQ as well, pushing the British back. It's not good at all. Riflemen are coming to rescue along with the Firefly, but it's extremely low health. These Panzer IVs are pushing on both of them, getting some veterancy now. Marder 3 is immobilized, going to be going down. Meanwhile, we have two T-34 Su-85s being bombarded. We have planes coming in on a Tiger, first Tiger in the battlefield, and heavy tanks. Actually, the planes look like they're bombing right here. We're forcing these Panzer IV and the Marder 3 back. However, we got the Panzer IV coming in. We're chasing these T-34 85s off. Might be able to actually get one of them killed. This one's got his gun facing back around. That one going out of control. What an entrance to the field and getting veterancy 1. Meanwhile, some Allied artillery coming in on this here Panzer nest. Oh, Panzer IV going down to the planes. Not good at all. Artillery doesn't look like it's going to manage to wipe off that Panzer nest. And the Tiger chasing off everything on this left side. Meanwhile, these Panzer IVs have been going behind lines, just wrecking complete havoc. And a first Panther battle group coming out from, or not Panther battle group, Cohen just has two Vet 3 Panthers, which is arguably much stronger, as well as a Panther battle group coming up. So we have 4 Panthers on the field and a Tiger, as well as these two Panzer IVs that are well behind lines. Things are looking quite up for that Axis, forcing the Allies to scramble as they don't have as much to really counter them at all. The one AT gun trying to go on this Tiger, but Tiger's got very thick armor and infantry support, so that's going to be dangerous for them. While T-34 85 trying to take out these Panzer IVs. Damaged engine on both of them is not going to be looking too good for them at all, especially with the rifle blob catching up to them. However, these two Panthers have broken through the sensor. Looks like they're going to be trying to take out these 105s. Firefly is going to have to push back. Can't handle two Panthers on its own. Artillery coming in. Panzer IV going down. T-34 85 going down as well. Artillery forcing this blob back. Panzer IV is immobilized though. Both artillery has been taken out. Very big blow for the Allies. It's actually being recrewed by Dreamer here. One Panther going down, but 2 more coming here to replace it. We need to focus on that Firefly. Tried to use that artillery against us, but it got destroyed. Su-85 trying to push back these tanks. Where is the Tiger? Tiger's back here being repaired. Su-85 seems to be the only vehicle capable of stopping anything over here. Actually, we still have two Panthers over here. Another one just went down. This Firefly has been putting in some work, but it looks like it's going to be the end of his game. Building going down right there behind me, and a Firefly going down as well. This map is cursing my game. Nosefear looks like he's having some performance issues, and a second Tiger coming up as well. Panther pushing through the front lines. Not the best decision, but Panzer IV finally going to be going down over here. Cromwell command tank going to be able to push through, and Ivish is built to 85 over here to help protect my flank. Some artillery coming in to try to protect this Panther. Might actually be landing on it. Not sure if he'll be able to escape from there. Su-85. The shot bouncing off the Panther though. Panther getting out of dodge as well. We're down to 2 Panthers it looks like. This one might be going down. Damage engine and a sticky. Plus the Su-85. The SU-85 might be going down as well. Other Panther escaping back home. SU-85 is going to be pushing back as well. Meanwhile, the rifle blob is coming over to the left side. We have one more Panzer nest that might be able to stop them, however. And maybe some well-placed incendiary bombardment. However, we have two Tigers, which might be putting a big hurt on these rifle squads. Actually, the priority defense, which is being used, and it gives them a huge defensive bonus, so they're going to be able to take out a lot of these riflemen. Just getting shredded right here. Two Tigers and all these infantry. Artillery being dropped on these Tigers, however. There's artillery coming in as well from this little Hotchkiss, while the center 85mm being built, and some artillery coming in from where my artillery is still alive at this time. We'll see that change in a bit. Another Firefly coming out as well. Tigers moving up. Let's see, we got one Panther, one out of the four Panthers survived. Panzer pushing up on this left side. Bishop still has oh no, that's Dreamer that had the Panthers. Bishop doesn't have any tanks. He lost all his martyrs in that last attack by the Americans. But the Axis managed to recapture the center point, and they're getting back in the VP lead, which they only have 584, so they need to be careful. It looks like it's 85. Oh, the 85 got captured by Dreamer, just took out the med station. The Axis looking in a good position. They have a martyr. They have quite a few tanks. Panthers, two Panthers by Dreamer and Cohen. And we have two Tigers down here. Meanwhile, the response on their side is the IS-2 and the SU-85, which really needs to be healed up. So I have Firefly here. There's only one Firefly, so the Germans have the tank advantage for sure. Machine gun being built over here to help strengthen my defenses, as we don't want those Panzer IVs coming through and wrecking me again. My base is farther back here because I'm a coward and afraid to get rushed again. Meanwhile, we have a big push coming over here. Firefly and AT rifles going on this Panther. IS-2 catching it behind where it tried to retreat. Panther going to be going down. Squandered essentially for no reason. Pack going. Artillery firing away. We're going to watch my artillery get friendly fired right here. Let's watch this. This guy goes and hides behind it. And for some reason, the IS-2 got veterancy for that. Sad day. While we have this Panther and this Hotchkiss going to have to fall back with all these rifles. While we have the British making, or myself making a big push on the left side, blob on blob action. Meanwhile, these Tigers are pushing up as well, managing to annihilate another med station by Lesbian. Two Fireflies pushing up as well, and the King Tiger here as well. Artillery coming in as well, and another Panther going down. King Tiger's going to need to be very careful. This Tiger's going to have to fall back again with air support coming in. Meanwhile, this blob on blob, I got dominated. I managed to take out quite a bit of casualties, but as you can see, the bodies just littering the field. Mainly Germans, but quite a bit of British as well. Meanwhile, Fireflies pushing up on the left side. Tigers having to fall back due to the heavy air support by the Allies. And the Pak-43 was taken out, replaced by the Zis-2 capture gun. Hotchkiss going down to the Fireflies, but two more Panthers by Dreamer is going to be pushing these guys back. It could be bad news for these Fireflies. With AT infantry coming up as well. The short engine, this one's pretty much dead already. Firefly going down. While this one's trying to escape. Panther's going to be trying to get the kill on it. Another Firefly coming out on this other side. Meanwhile, the Allies pushing up on this left side. The IS-2 coming to the support, though. Be pushing that Panther back. Machine gun getting wiped out by the Panther, it looks like. while they're trying to pack up. Artillery coming in over here, taking out this crew. Hummel being very annoying. The King Tiger getting healed up as well. King Tiger and 2 Tigers. Large amount of Axis armor in the field. Another Martyr. And there's 2 Panthers. They are getting low. Especially with this IS-2, they're going to have to be careful. King Tiger should be moving up to support as well. 2 Fireflies moving over to this left side. And the Rifle Blob is coming. Let's go see how many squads Lesbian has. Holy cow. He has an M10 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 squads, and he's still getting 279. It's kind of insane. But it looks like, let's see. Yeah, he's got both upgrades on the supply yard as well. Well, both these Tigers being countered by 2 IS-2s and an Su-85. This one getting a low health. AT gun trying to help out as well. Engagement not looking good. Tiger going down. AT gun going down as well, though. IS-2 getting extremely low. So is this one. Sector artillery being used, so you're going to have to be careful. Meanwhile, huge push going in over here. The Rifle Blob is going on, going to try to throw as many stickies as possible, as the Lesbian's floating a ton of munitions. Holy cow. Another med station being set up. Better than 2 Rifle Squad. Look at all those stickies. 1, 2, 3, 4 being on this Panther. I'm mobilizing it. 1 more is all it will take to push this guy back. Artillery coming in. Not sure if it's real. And the Hummel looks like it's coming in as well. Meanwhile, very real artillery might be taking this Panther out. Both of these guys are really low. 1 more. Looks like it's gonna. Well, German air support coming in this. To these Henschels. A bunch of British infantry versus this giant blob over here. Managing to take out 1 of the Fireflies. And another air raid by the Allies being called in. Where? Oh, a bomber. That's actually the Axis. Not sure what they were aiming for there. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. They might have retreated. Meanwhile, my blob retreating back to his HQ. Meanwhile, these IS-2 and Su-85 getting healed up, and a Firefly coming to support them. Thias's infantry is up to Veteran C4 now with 31 infantry kills and 1 tank. This one has 23 and 1 tank, and this one is just brand new. Meanwhile, we have a lot of tanks in the field. Ostwind, King Tiger, Panther, and another Ostwind. So a lot of tanks over here. Meanwhile, we have a tank push coming in over here. And a lot of tanks by the Allies as well. We have IS-2 needs to be healed up. 2 IS-2s, Su-85, 3 IS-2s, holy cow. Versus 1 Tiger. 2 Tigers now, so. In Allies' favor, pretty much, mostly. Hummel coming in. Be launching his artillery over here. Firing away on the victory point. 2 Ostwinds pushing up here as well. Be focusing on this machine gun. It's going to be covering that approach to that victory point. Very well, good placement by Ivish. Artillery coming in right here. Be careful with the squad. Ooh, almost wiping it. This one man looks lucky that he was on the outskirts of it. Meanwhile, we have like a Cold War outfit right here. Balance of power. Tiger, IS-2, IS-2, IS-2. Meanwhile, the Fireflies are moving out over here. We're getting ready for a big push over here into Bishop's base. Bishop is unaware, is moving his guys over here. Meanwhile, it sounds like the Ostwinds are firing away. IS-2 is going to be moving up to stop that, however. 85mm is firing, or 88mm. 85, my bad. Taking out an Ostwind as well. That guy goes flying over there. Holy cow, landing right there. Fireflies coming in as well. Ostwind's going to be going down. Need to get out of there. Oof. Oh, managing to tank a shot from the IS-2 and the 85 and still come out on top. Not that time. However, we have artillery coming in over here. Like, it's aiming for the AT gun now. Alright, we got a huge push getting ready to happen. 3 M10s and 1, three Fireflies on this left side, as well as the Rifle Blob and the British Blob. Is going to be a huge attack. Meanwhile, we have another attack about to happen over here. The two Tigers squaring off against three IS-2s. This Tiger could possibly get repaired. Alright, we have the Tigers moving forward. The IS-2s getting in position. Mine stopping down Bishop's infantry, which he's unaware of this attack about to happen on his HQ. We'll take a look at this attack first. Matthias realizing there's a lot of... Oh, it's killing that wreck. A lot of IS-2s here. I'm not sure where the one on the hill went. It's coming back over to flank. Realizing he's going to need to fall back from over there, especially with the IS-2 coming in on the flank. And Soviet's air support coming in as well. Both these Tigers are getting pretty low. Going to be getting them forced back. Meanwhile, we got the push coming in over here. Let's see if we get a good hit from the air first. Looks like they're going to be off target. Actually managing to hit them a little bit. IS-2 getting another hit. Pushing three IS-2s up at this time. Watch out for friendly fire versus those Panthers, but sector artillery being used as well. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 IS-2s. This one's going down, however. The Tiger going down as well. We're going to focus on this battle, then take a look at that battle a little bit later. Veteran C2 IS-2 is going to be careful with that. Sector artillery still active, taking out that IS-2. A Panther coming up to support as well. This Tiger pushing back. Sector artillery is being very effective. This Tiger's pushing back, however, and artillery firing away as well. But we have a V1 coming in over here. Me retreating like a coward I am. And it's going to come in right here, wiping out like 2 or 3 rifle squads, M10 and a Firefly. Very effective. However, these M10s are trying to squish these infantry over here. And there's still 2 Fireflies remaining, as well as like 4 or 5 rifle squads. So there's going to be quite a bit pushing into this base. Meanwhile, we have, let's see, 3 IS-2 has been taken out, and the 4th one is going to be trying to make an escape. But it could be bad news as the Tiger's going in for the blood. Meanwhile, they managed to take out his... They didn't manage to take out his 105, so his 105 is still alive. Ooh, both getting extremely low, but he's going in for the... Oh! Say the sector artillery managed to get one more kill. Meanwhile, this base being completely obliterated. 2 M10s and 2 Fireflies. Meanwhile, the British infantry is still retreating. Long-ass retreat path. Tiger pulling back, and the Panther moving up for more blood as well. 9 command points on Lesbian he still hasn't used. Let's see what Irish floating has tons of fuel because we had the fuel most of the time. Meanwhile, Irish is moving up his AT guns to try to support. Irish and Nozef are trying to defend while we make our giant push. M10's taking out this Panther as well. They have artillery coming in, or a fake artillery at least. Actually, this one might be real. These guys are shooting back to their base, but I'm calling in artillery on their base, so it's going to be a very unwelcome surprise for them. HQ is being almost destroyed. Things are not looking up for the Axis right now. Taking out his HQ and killing several squads. However, we have the King Tiger and a Panther advancing on the base now. It'll be bad news for all these tanks down here. Only 1 M10 and 2 Fireflies remaining. However, these squads are getting very low. Meanwhile, pushed by Dreamer on the right side, however, being stopped somewhat by Ivish, his AT support, and his PPSHs. However, a grenade going in there, taking out quite a bit of their health. Matthias taking a mine and taking some grenades as well. Another IS-2 by Nozefir. Be meeting up with 2 Tigers. Be a bad fate for it. 2 Tigers versus 1 IS-2 could be very bad. While Dreamer having to retreat back. AT guns are going to try to support best they can. Meanwhile, the Panther's coming up. Going to face 2 Fireflies and an M10. Sending them piecemeal like this is not going to work out well for him. But he's got another Panther support here from Dreamer. Meanwhile, this IS-2 is going to be going down from these Tigers that chased it down. Ooh, might be able to take... If we can bounce any more shots, but these Tigers are both very high health. Bouncing another shot. 3 shots. Holy cow. I don't know. This IS-2 might make it out of here. Oh, no. Going down right there. Well, 1 Firefly going down. Yes, 1 Firefly going down, but 2 Panthers coming in for the flank, and an M10 not going to be doing well against when we can't flank this King Tiger. This thing's going to be trying to get out of here. Destroyed engine. That's bad news for that Firefly. King Tiger's going to be firing on this M10. This tank's going to be trying to get out of there. M10 going down as well. Fake artillery? Real? I'm not sure. Command tank. Veteran 2 command tank going to be going down as well. Big blows for the British and Americans. However, this base has been completely leveled, so it's going to take some time for Bishop to repair that. I don't think he has much on the field right now. Only having 1 squad that was still in Piets. All these Tigers finally pushing back with another Firefly coming out over here. Put my armored truck over here to get some more munitions as well. And yet another IS-2 coming out to get some revenge for his fallen brothers. 4 IS-2s going down so far this game. So we're going to see if he can get a Tiger to kill out of it. Looks like he's having some pathing issues. Artillery coming in here possibly? Might have been, looks like it was fake artillery. Meanwhile, we still have Dreamer. Dreamer in a strong position with heavy amount of artillery. Looks like he's going to be firing his Hummel away. Ooh, friendly firing actually, killing 2 of Matthias's infantry. Sure, that was unintentional, very widespread. Oh, looks like both sides took some friendly fire this map. Well, we have Soviet air coming in as well. Not good at all. First plane coming in right here. Oh, 1 strafing actually. Tigers looks like it's going to be taking a hit and a whole bunch of riflemen coming in. Tiger getting extremely low. Both of them are pretty low. This rifleman taking some serious damage from that barrage though. Tiger just has just a sliver of health. While this Berg Tiger is going to be going down pretty soon, it looks like. 2 Fireflies and an IS-2 advancing as well. Tiger's going to be trying to make a stand with his 105mm howitzer. So he's going to be firing away. Imagine a one-shot that AT gun throwing that guy into the river. Meanwhile, this Tiger is being forced back. Double Fireflies and an IS-2 is going to be forcing this guy back. Doing some hits. We have a Vet 3 Panther coming in to try to save the day for the Tiger for Matthias. Firefly getting extremely low. We have to head out of there. Meanwhile, Henschel's would be very useful right here if he used them. He doesn't have to use them. I'm not sure why he hasn't called them in. But we have a Firefly going down. We'll try to duel this Panther. Meanwhile, a huge infantry battle has been happening beneath our eyes. Not sure if you guys have been paying attention to it, but I've been watching the tanks mainly. Looks like this IS-2 is going to lose to this Veteran C3. Oh, maybe not. Yep, IS-2 going down. It's Veteran C3. Another IS-2 flanking it though. Looks like he's going to be pulling back as well though. Tigers are coming back. They're not healed yet, but they're out for blood. Ooh, Firefly going off before you get a shot off. This T-60 better get out of dodge. We have another IS-2 over here with a Firefly supporting it. And on this left side, propaganda war was used to retreat my army back away. A King Tiger and a Panther being used to hold this left side. Although I could argue they'd be used better in a different place. Grenade coming in over here. The Tiger's being repaired up. See, it sounds like he's got another one of those. Yeah, Dreamer's got another bit of artillery coming in, forcing those infantry off. Well, this Panzer nest finally being taken out by this IS-2. Another IS-2 coming in to flank these Panthers. They need to be very careful. They're both Veteran C3. Looks like they're going to be going down. IS-2 going to get the kill, possibly. Koshka's going to try to take some pot shots as well. We have a glider coming in as well. That Panther pushing back, but getting side-shotted by this Firefly. Veteran C3, main gun destroyed. Will he be going down? Destroyed engine from the AT gun, out of control. However, the two Tigers pushing back up with Veterancy, pushing this IS-2 and the Firefly back and taking some artillery hits. Another Firefly coming up to support, but it might be too late for these two tanks. Destroyed engine, managed to get off one more shot. Looks like he's going to be going down. IS-2 is going the wrong way. Firefly going down as well. Another IS-2 using to flank. Both Tigers are Veteran C3 now. And Bishop managing to get Panther call-in, so two more Panthers added to the field. The loss of this one. IS-2's been going down everywhere. I think we've lost like 6 or 7 IS-2s at this point. King Tiger's moving back to the center where it probably should be used. They definitely needs a huge tank down there. Ooh, Firefly taking some pot shots on these Panthers. Meanwhile, big infantry push by Bishop as well. Managed to get his infantry and his tanks up, but he still is lacking any buildings. Which I guess he doesn't really need them if he's using mainly Panthers. Ooh, damage engine on this Panther. Bishop's going to need to be careful with a lot of stickies about to be coming in. Looks like air support coming in for Matthias in the form of munitions. Yep, there we go. Meanwhile, these Panthers look like they might be escaping. However, there's a lot of riflemen might be able to get some stickies in. While the Tigers are pushing up over here. Mentioned to damage that Firefly pretty heavily. This infantry supporting as well. This Veteran C3 rifle squad is going to be going down, looks like. Yep, going down. Tigers have to push back as well. Another IS-2. British blob in the center. 3 Panthers to counter them though. Artillery coming in as well. While Tigers managing to push the Americans back, but there's 2 IS-2s and a Firefly waiting for them. Looks like it was just fake artillery, but we have 2 Panthers healing back here as well. This one getting messed up pretty heavily. We have an air raid being called in. Could be right here. Not entirely sure. Yep, looks like it's going to be artillery coming in is right here as well. Actually, looks like the artillery is going to be going in for the Tigers. 3 Tigers are going to be pushed back by 2 IS-2s. While these Panthers being forced back. This one's extremely, or not very low. They're somewhat low, and then the Ostwind coming back as well. These Tigers having to fall back now. IS-2 is also falling back. He's lost too many in charges. He probably wants to actually repair them up. Marta 3 going down to some stickies as well. Wow, it looks like the Hummel is shooting away. Ostwind coming in to try to push back this blob, British blob on retreats. Looks like the riflemen are going to try to get up some stickies before they fall back. While the Axis has been pushed back to their base, still they haven't managed to recover. Things are not looking out for the Axis right now. We have 2 more stickies being destroyed engine, but it's going to still be firing away. T-60 is not going to win versus the 37mm on that Ostwind. Looks like he's going to manage to escape, however. The Panther coming up as well. However, we have an IS-2 coming to the center. It's going to be bad news for that lower health Panther. Quiet on this front since the giant base rush happened. More munitions coming in as well from Matthias. These Tigers have managed to push up, and the King Tigers back here supporting them, so any pushes by IS-2 is going to be pretty soundly defeated. Looks like sector artillery being called in. However, we still have Soviet artillery. We had some incendiary barrage crawled in over here. I think that might have been my Matthias. Let's check that. Yep, looks like that was by Matthias. He's got a lot of manpower and a lot of fuel, but he doesn't have the population to support it. Could be getting out some more Tigers, but no population to support it. Well, Cohen. Looks like you can actually get another King Tiger. It just takes forever to recharge. Oh, we have 3 IS-2s now. I've been pumping out IS-2s like it's no tomorrow. Indeed, he has. 2 Tigers and a King Tiger versus 3 IS-2s. See how... Oh, immobilized. That is not good at all. Alright, let's see how this battle's going over here. Propaganda war being forcing his rifle blob back. Oh, is Hummel going to need to be getting back? Let's watch this tank battle happening. Looks like Fireflies are supporting as well. And artillery coming in on this Tiger. IS-2 is going to be opening up very soon. Tiger's going to be going down in no time. Where'd the King Tiger go? King Tiger's moving into the center now. Nearing the end of the game. The Axis support weapons coming, or support aircraft coming in. Tiger getting very low. I imagine to take out an IS-2, possibly. Yep, managing to take out an IS-2, but 2 more. Look like they're going to be taking him out. Looks like a Panther's going to try to come save the day. Tiger going down. Meanwhile, the King Tiger's dueling with another IS-2 in the streets. Looks like he's going to be winning that fight. IS-2 is extremely low health. Panther going down. Let's see if this King Tiger can get one more kill off. Main gun destroyed. AT guns going in, or AT plane going in. Oh, getting the kill. Very nice for the King Tiger. He's got 2 IS-2s to deal with now. Berg Tiger going to try to recover a Tiger. Oh no, it's not looking good for this King Tiger at all. Panther's trying to fend off these IS-2s, but it's too late for this King Tiger. 3 Fireflies opening up and 2 more Stickies coming in as well. IS-2 going down, however. Three Fireflies and then IS-2 versus 2 Panthers. Looks like 2 more Panthers coming into support though. Panther getting knocked out by the Fireflies. Like a Firefly's getting extremely low health though. Panther getting low health as well. Two Panthers down. However, we have a big infantry battle right here. 2 more Panthers from Bishop, but probably not going to be enough to take out all these IS-2s. Ooh, getting choppy. Like a second Firefly went out than this Panther, but the Vet 3 IS-2 is going to be knocking out this Panther pretty easily. While Panther's moving up on this side. Now that Panther going down. The 2 Panthers going to be getting pushed back, and that is game over. Oh my goodness. So much death and destruction in that game. So many tanks went down. I think there was like maybe around 10 IS-2s. I don't know if it got up to 10, but it was close to 10 IS-2s. And like half a dozen freaking Fireflies went down. Holy goodness. Let's see what everybody had at the end. The British Blob, I saw my British Blob. They were coming in. I had a Veteran C3 lieutenant with a bar, so that was going to be good for him. Especially with all those guys retreating back home. Let's see. What did that lesbian? How many? Holy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 rifle squads and an engineer. Jiminy Christmas. Ibish had a fairly balanced army. He had 2 AT guns, 4 Strelky, 3 of the PPS squads, 2 engineers, and Vet 2 T60. So he had a very well balanced army. He was the centerpiece of our position. He managed to hold things and looks like put down a lot of mines in strategic areas. Managed to hold the center. Really helped us having that fuel. So Really helped us win that game. And then we had one more. No, it was a fear. Had 2 IS-2s and 4 infantry squads. Not a whole lot, but he lost a lot in that last assault. I guess I can speak for that as well. I only had one. I had a lot of infantry, but I only had 1 Firefly, and the command tank left. Lost so much right here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. I know it's not the best players playing, but I mean, if you want the best players, then you better show up and play, because that's the only way we're going to get the best players. But subscribe if you want to see more, and you guys have a great day.